Hi, I'm Vanessa from SpeakEnglishWithVanessa.com. What should you say at a hotel? Let's talk about it. Welcome to the series Travel Survival Tips. Of course, there are a million expressions that you can use when you're traveling, but in this series, I want to condense these to 6 different situations and give you 5 expressions per situation to help you really start to feel comfortable with your upcoming travels. Congratulations, you're going to be traveling and speaking English. Let's use it and use it well. I've also created a gift for you. It's a free PDF guide including all of the tips from this series. So you can download that guide, review all of the expressions as you're sitting on the airplane, waiting to get to your destination, as you're sitting in the hotel room trying to remember what to say. You can download this guide, print it out, look at it on your phone, and really use it. I recommend downloading it in the description below this video. There's a link, or up here you can click on that and also download this expression guide. It's my gift to you. Let's start with the first situation. Take a look at this video and try to guess which travel situation are we gonna talk about in this video. You guessed a hotel, you're correct. We're gonna be talking about 5 expressions you can use at a hotel. Let's start with the first one. When you walk up to the counter, the person will probably ask you, do you have a reservation? Do you have a reservation? And I imagine if you're traveling overseas, you'll probably have a reservation in advance. So you can say, yes, it's under Vanessa Prothy. It's under your name. So I recommend using this full sentence. Of course, you can just say your name. Do you have a reservation? Yes, Vanessa. But if you want to use an expression that native speakers use, this is what we say. Yes, it's under plus your name. We use under to talk about your reservation. My reservation is with this name. I used this name when I made the reservation because they'll look on the computer and they'll try to find your name. Yes, it's under Vanessa Prothy. Your reservation probably won't be under my name, so make sure you say your name. The next question is really important when you're talking on the phone or when you actually go to the hotel. It is, when is check-in time and when is check-out time? That means, when can you get to your room and when do you have to leave your room? This is really valuable because it's different in all countries. Maybe in your country, you're used to having a really early check-in time, maybe 10 o'clock in the morning. Well, maybe in London, it's gonna be completely different. You can't check in until 2 p.m. in some situations. So make sure that you ask, when is check-in time? When is check-out time? The third expression is one that you're not gonna say, but you're gonna hear. Of course, it's important to know the right questions to ask, but you also want to understand the responses. So this one is if you go to a hotel and you thought check-in time was at 11 a.m. But when you get there, the hotel attendant says, I'm sorry, the room won't be ready until 1 p.m. But you can leave your bags here. Of course, they'll say this quickly. The room won't be ready till 1 p.m., but you can leave your bags here. It means feel free to put your bags in the safe area, and that way you can go out and enjoy the city, and you can come back later after 1 p.m. That's a great expression to be able to understand. The fourth expression that you can use at a hotel is, I'd like to stay an extra night. How much will it be? Let's imagine you're having a great time. You don't want to leave. You want to stay even longer. Well, you want to ask, how much will it be to stay an extra night? Maybe it's the weekend instead of the weekday. Maybe it's a holiday instead of a not holiday time. Well, you want to politely say this. I'd like to stay another night. How much will it be? Great question. And I'm sure that the hotel attendant will give you a clear answer because they'd love for you to stay longer. The fifth expression is a question. And you can use this type of question in a lot of situations, just changing some of the words. It is, can I have 2 extra towels brought up to room 203? Let's imagine you're staying in room 203 and you want 2 extra towels. You have extra long hair, or maybe your kids need some extra towels. You could say, can we have 2 extra towels brought up to room 203? We would use brought up if you're calling the front desk, or maybe if you're talking to the front desk and you're about to leave, so you don't want to take the towels back to your room. You want them to go to your room and take the towels for you. What if you want something else brought up to your room? No problem. You can use the same sentence structure. Can I have a bottle of wine brought up to room 203? Great, have a party. You can use this question, a polite question, for a lot of different things. Before we go, let's talk about a magic phrase. I learned this phrase when I was living in France because I wanted and I needed to ask people a lot of questions. But sometimes when a stranger is walking around the city, you don't really want to bother them. You don't know how to introduce your question. And you can use this at a hotel as well. This magic phrase for almost any situation is, excuse me, I don't want to bother you, but can I have 2 extra towels brought up to room 203? Excuse me, I don't want to bother you, but, and then you ask your question. In each video in this series about survival travel tips, we're going to use this magic phrase because really, it's magic. Whenever you use it, people can't resist but to help you. So I recommend memorizing that magic phrase and using the other expressions in this lesson. Now it's your turn. In the comments below this video, use one of these expressions or share another expression that's important in a hotel situation. Thanks so much, and I'll see you the next time. Bye! The next step is to download the free guide, Travel Survival Tips. I want to help you master these expressions and speak fluently. Feel free to subscribe so that you don't miss new English lessons. Thanks so much for learning with me. Bye!